Good day folks, welcome to the channel, welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Tonight we're going to run load 5 of the Christmas gifts.
Sit down, shut up, hold on, drivers, start your engine!
So let's just look at where we can go. We're going to pick up on the Christmas gifts market here within the game. Starting Fresno. Fresno's only had 414 deliveries. We're going to run somewhere fairly local, Yuma, Arizona, which is 437 miles. We can look at Yuma, that about 425. Eureka, California, 708. But down there, Eugene, Oregon is some 714 miles. That's a bit of a long way. We've done that route many a time. We can see here on the map those destinations that have had their 1,000 deliveries, some that haven't had many at all. LA is looking rather good for being close. Loads there, Christmas gifts. Let's see if we can pick up on that Yuma, Arizona, just there. That's the one for me, I think, at 437 miles, which, if I'm not lying, should take around 20 minutes plus parking time. So, here we go. We're already 3 minutes into the video. Let's see what we got. Let's go and get this load.
Let's go.
So what does everybody notice as we're pulling out onto the road? Looks like we've got snow. Now, I've been waiting to say this. It's beginning to look a bit like Christmas. Is it feeling Christmassy yet? Well, it's snowed in California. Shall we see? It's
to turn right.
It's all looking a bit Christmassy, feeling a bit Christmassy. We can turn right at the reds. We've only got 2 miles until we pick up a load. Nothing coming from the left, so get out onto this dual carriageway. So we're running what's called the Frosty mod. Frosty mod is actually a winter setting, a winter weather setting. So ultimately, snow on the ground and rain is actually snow in this mod. So if it rains, it's snowing. But look at those tyres. Those tyres on that truck in front actually look snowy white. They look like they've been picking up snow. What doesn't happen though is the trucks and cars, etc., don't leave tyre tracks. The tyre tracks are actually in the actual terrain. Look, he's driving away. He actually adds a few meters to the braking distance. It's not, doesn't actually feel like snow. There's no crunch crunch. If I wind the window down, we still stop. You can't hear the crunch of snow under tyres, which you do generally in real life, but how it looks and how it feels, yeah, it feels like Christmas is on its way. Snow on the ground. If I look outside the window tonight at home, we've got a bit snowy, sleety. It is actually very cold outside here. It's in the minus numbers.
Turn right.
Here we go. Where's our load? It's just to the left here. There it is. The big truck, the big trailer. We're going to pick this bad boy up. Let's spin it round. See if we can get in without hitting the fence. There we go. Swing the back end across and straighten her up. We're in. Trailer picks up. let's just have a quick look. See, got a cable blocking my key. So we're going down to Yuma with Christmas gifts. Fresno to Yuma. It says 438 mile, 9 hours and 21 minutes. See if we can get out this gate without clipping the fence. There isn't actually a gate there, it's just an opening.
Turn left.
Easy money. We're out of there. But we won't clear. Oh, we're on green light. That's good.
Turn left.
Indicate left. Go all the way across. I was just about to pull down the wrong side of the carriageway there. We're going to make our way down to the freeway. Close that window. It's cold. See the window winding up there. Job done. Not quite. It's a loud engine noise. So here we are. This is load 5 on the American Truck Simulator Christmas loads. For those of you that don't know what the hell I'm talking about, SES run occasionally some seasonal stroke season promotion type loads. They give you an incentive to play the game. So you can see up here in the window of the truck there's a steering wheel. That was the kind of last promotion thing they did for Thrustmaster releasing a new wheel. They got you to do some loads. We drove around a state, I think it was Wyoming. When Wyoming was released, we did 10 loads around Wyoming just to get us into the state and the new release, and for people to buy the new state, the DLC. Well, in this case it's Christmas, and they're wanting you to deliver loads across North America and deliver goods, which we're doing. So you might notice I've just had a bit of a camera upgrade. We've utilising NVIDIA broadcasting to give us a green screen type effect on the camera. If anybody's got anything to say about that, I'd love to hear it. Is it better? Is it worse? Is it bad? Do you not like seeing the room behind me? At the end of the day, I'm happy for technology to work, and we go from there. So, microphone's up and out the way. Let's get that round here so you can potentially hear me better. I don't know how much difference that'll make, but here we go. So we're trucking. 8 hours 42 in the dark. We plan to arrive there around about 8 AM, so it's almost midnight here. But I think it's virtually freeway all the way. If I press M, we can have. Oh, that's the handbrake. Didn't want that. Press M. Yeah, it's freeway all the way down to here to El Concerto. I know we haven't run on that road, and we'll get down there to Yuma. We'll do that. So back to the road, we hit the handbrake, which didn't go down well. Tonight's drink of choice is a gift from my mate Steve. Thank you, Steve, it's really appreciated. A bottle of Bullet bourbon. Now I thought it'd be really harsh, and as bourbon goes, it's more bourbony than Jack Daniels and Jim Beam. I know they don't say drink driving's a good thing, but I'm chilling out. I'm not actually driving, it's a game. So, thank you, Steve. Bullet bourbon rocks, mate. It's proper nice. And it doesn't need Coke to ruin it. Or Pepsi. There are other brands to choose. Just going past the Coke wagon as it seems. There we go. We've got the Christmas loads on. We've got speed limiter on. So we're doing 65 max. And we're blasting our way down the carriageway. Trying to keep the videos to 20 minutes. A lot of people don't watch YouTube the way I do. I watch YouTube when I'm going to bed. So I've got a big telly, bottom of the bed, on the wall. I like noise when I go to sleep. I like there to be something happening, because my brain can't drift off until somewhat rubbish is there to watch, and I watch this kind of video. If it's too informative, I get too into it, then I can't sleep. And if it's just something happening, I can just dig it, watch it, brain switches off. I'm not thinking about anything about my world or anything that's going on, and I can generally switch off and go to sleep, and it's what I want. So I appreciate some of you are watching these videos to watch content, and whilst I fully appreciate that's what this is about me enjoying gaming and enjoying playing games. And this isn't boring to me. I'm driving down a road as I would do in normal life, but I'm trucking, which I don't do in normal life. This is my chill out time. This game is pure chill out, and I just enjoy it. And if you weren't here watching it, you wouldn't be enjoying it, and that's what this is all about. So as it goes, that's the way it is. Now, my last 3 or 4 days, had my COVID booster jab on Sunday. Not the time I planned to have it. I wanted it the week before. And yesterday it was my birthday. Well, until about 2 hours ago, I was absolutely hammered from that booster jab. 2 nights ago I had 0 sleep. I probably had 9 minutes in the whole night. My body was absolutely ravaged by the booster. I couldn't sleep. I was aching, and even up to this afternoon at work. And in fact, I'm probably getting over this a bit too early. My left arm is as numb as buggery. It's somebody else's arm at the minute. So I've had 3 days really, because it's Wednesday and I got the jab on Sunday. I've had 3 days of numb arm, achy joints, all to do with the booster. So anybody out there that's suffering with your booster jab, or actually bloody COVID, stupid thing that it is, cheers to you, and hope you get well soon. Last night, in all my agonising, I did get an iRacing going. New week, first week of the new season. I actually witnessed 3 murders in iRacing. Road's pretty busy here tonight. With that, you'll see the video in the next couple of days. I'm just catching up with videos I've made. Where are we? We're just approaching 3 hours to go. Motorway splits in front of us, so I don't know if we're coming off or whether it's actually a split. I'm just gonna kind of follow this outside lane and see where it goes. I could probably move across a lane. Oh, it feels like we're going uphill. Downhill. Yeah, the motorway is just doing something weird. We're down at 53, so we are going uphill. Gonna move over a lane and try and cut this bend a bit, and then the motorway's still climbing. Speed's dropping off. Nobody on my left. I'm just blocking that traffic off there. There we go. And I'm gonna come back right. That is the weirdest bit of motorway ever. Just making those cars slow down. Now we're going downhill 66. Give them a bit of heads up what we're doing. Bit of bullet bourbon. Oh, weirdly, that gave me a bit of cardboard taste. But that could be me. So 273 to go. It says 5 hours, but we're rocketing along. I know you probably can't see it on my main screen, but ultimately I'm at the point where I need to spend some cash and buy a new garage and set some more people up, so more drivers on. So I'm just interested to potentially take on a couple more drivers. The way the game works, you buy garages in various different towns and you employ drivers to drive for you. My best tip at this one is to get $500,000, buy a garage and 3 trucks and hire 3 drivers, set them off, and they'll earn for you. The point of this game is to be able to be earning money all the time on it, and it lets you break the rules a little bit and jump the traffic lights and get some speeding fines, and then it's not you paying the money, you're paying it with the business's cash, which is probably wrong in real life, but there we go. Here we go, 2:02 AM, 5 hours to go, less than 250 miles to go as we whiz down through California. Interesting thing about this game is I think it's 9 miles to the real mile, or I don't think it's 20, I don't think it's as many as that. For some reason 9 miles sticks in my brain. So the game hours work to the normal miles, so if there's 250 miles to go and it says 5 hours, it's 50 mile an hour average, which kind of makes sense.
Right,
we're coming off here,
right.
So just dip the clutch and aim for that off ramp. We're coming off. Oh, and I've blown that. Didn't realise they were actually stopping quite so sharply. I put my foot on the brake and the damn thing slid because it's ice and snow conditions, isn't it? I don't know if we could have carried on down here and made that junction. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna forego this left, and I'm gonna just bypass that guy without clipping him. But I'm gonna try and take a road I've not taken before.
And then exit right.
We'll do this long bit. I know we've got the Christmas gifts trailer on and all that, but let's... Oh, got it on 2 wheels then. That's the truck going round the corner. There you go, folks, there she be. All of you guys that like the external views. What I've kind of hoped for secretly, but it never happens, is a decent police diversion. I mean, I'm aiming for 20-minute videos to keep you guys interested and keep you watching, and so that the audience out there likes to probably watch 4 or 5 videos an hour. Struggling with the 20 minutes though, proper struggling. I could take clips, speed the videos up a bit, but then you wouldn't hear my dulcet tones, would you? My weird English accent that doesn't sound really English, my boring waffle about what I do and how I do it. You wouldn't be interested at all. So if I wasn't talking and just driving and just being numb, there wouldn't be anything to talk about or do or listen to, so you'd just be seeing darkness out there. Look, that's all there is. But as it stands, 20 minutes, if that's what this turns into, that's what it'll be. And if you're not watching it, you're not watching it, who cares? I'm enjoying my time and I think I'm doing something creative and worthwhile. If I'm not, who gives a monkeys? You never know, there's probably a video being created on YouTube about how shit I am at this game. By game I mean YouTube, not necessarily the game of the truck driving. I don't know, folks. Make of it what you will. If you're watching, you're watching. If you're not, you're not. Who cares? I don't make any money out of it. I'm still going to do it. I'm just sharing what I do. Who cares? And to think anybody would spend their time criticising what I do if they're not watching the videos, poof, that would just be the ultimate issue, wouldn't it? Is issue the right word? I was going to say sin, but it's no sin to watch this kind of crap. But yeah, Frosty mod, we were talking about that, weren't we? That's all you need to do. Go on the SCS forum, or just type in Frosty mod for ATS. You'll get the Frosty mod. You just want the latest version, so it's working with 1.43. And then I don't know whether it's not done through the workshop, so it won't auto update. I think you have to keep finding from Frosty his latest update and where he puts it, and just manually download it. But it's a biggie. It is a big one. It's in the region of a gig. So I've actually downloaded the latest Coast to Coast, and I've got it installed, but I haven't tried it yet. What I realised last time was the Coast to Coast and Frosty didn't work together, and then Coast to Coast was giving me so many glitches. It was crashing on me a lot. So where are we? We're just coming down to 150 miles to go. 3 hours, folks. It says 3 hours 30, so we're just going to be averaging just less than 50, but we're going to keep it smashed to the floor at 65. I'm just going to pull out in front of this car just to impress him. It's snowing, so we're going to ride with the devil. Just keep smashing the throttle to the floor. I would like to be able to drive in that snow on the left, that fresh stuff, and leave some tyre tracks, but I don't think it'll do it. Let's press number 8 and see what it's like trucking down the road. We've got a brake down on the right side. Ooh, I'm all over the show. Get back inside. There we are, in that white stuff. It's not the safest thing to do that, but hey, we're drinking Bullet Bourbon. Cheers, Steve. Love you, mate. Now we're at 3 hours to go, 134 mile. We're smashing it south through California. I am expecting a weight check very soon, and I think, talking of weight checks, there's one to the left. We should be leaving California any minute and entering Arizona, I think, and then we'll get a weight check as we get onto the next motorway. Here we go, we're coming off right. I'm just gonna get in front of this truck, indicate,
Keep right,
and I'm going to cut across 2 lanes. Just going to cut across in front of him, make him brake. Here we go.
exit right.
We're actually on the hard shoulder then, it didn't deal with that very well. Here we go. It's a stop,
Turn right.
but we're not going to, we're just going to flow it round. Use the other side of the road. Oh, nice advertising. Don't know what the top one is, don't know what the second one is. See Phillips, and then something about a winter smile. What we got out here to the right looks like an airport. Don't know what it is. There's a garage to the right here. We don't need fuel, we got half a tank, we're good. Don't really need the extra minute to stop and refuel when we're on a 20-minute video. Come on, boy. Nelson to go, 111. Does anybody know what Nelson is? 111. Comments in the video below. Do the bleep 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 in the comments below and tell me what Nelson is. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give something away if somebody comments. I'll find something appropriate, and I'll send you something. I'll get in touch if you comment and tell me what Nelson is, and I'll send you something. Something appropriate to Nelson. And by Nelson, bit of brandy maybe. Oh, that's Napoleon. Same era. The likelihood is not a single person will comment, so we won't get any drama. $90 miles to go. So we've got the Christmas holidays coming up. We're on load 5 of the ATS Christmas holiday gifts, Christmas holiday runs. There's 15 to do in total, so I've only got to bear with me 10 more till this is over. We've got till the 16th of January to do them, but they'll all get done. Well, with that, Christmas is coming and I'm away for 2 days, 27th, 28th. I'm not in the country at all. I am, but I'm in Liverpool, so we'll call that something else. But whether the case may be, we need to do something new and different over Christmas, so I've got no plans to download any new games. I'm just going to download some old games. We might do something a little different. We've had a dabble in Hunter Call of the Wild. I've posted one video for that. I've got another made, and it just goes to show how crap a hunter I am, because I still haven't shot anything. Well, I haven't killed anything. I've shot at plenty, but I've not shot at anything and killed it. So crap hunter me. But I've also downloaded a couple of other games which you might have a dabble at. You know. But I don't want to bore you to death. I'm really not digging Forza. I downloaded that a couple of weeks ago, gave that a couple of videos, and it's not my bag. Oh, we've got police incident ahead. It looks like we've got a fire engine as well. I'm going to give it loads of room. Going to go past. There is something coming towards us, but it looks like we're alright. We made it past that quite safely. 64 miles to go. So in terms of other games, I downloaded Firewatch. Now, it reminded me of Hunter Call of the Wild because of the video, because of the image it presents. It has an image of a Firewatch tower in a forest, which is present in Hunter Call of the Wild. But it also strikes me as a little bit of a weird type simulator type game. Not simulator, but as in it simulates a situation, an understanding, a feeling kind of thing. But I don't know if it's the kind of game my missus would. Ooh, we actually hit the car in front. I didn't brake enough and we slid. I'm just gonna, he's actually pulled away. He's fine. We only tapped him. Got a bit of wheel spin pulling away there. Get ahead of that chap there to the right. This goes to show if you're not concentrating, you are going to have issues. I'm going to pull over in front of this guy. Yes, a Firewatch. It reminds me of the kind of game my missus might like, so I might end up taking the PC downstairs, setting it up on the big telly in the front room. We've got a cinema type front room with a big TV and a sofa in front of it, which we're going to plan to spend quite a few hours watching DVDs over Christmas. So gonna have a bit of a break from the old shenanigans of work, etc. I'm just gonna enjoy a break. We've got 10 solid days off and we're gonna chill out. We've both been stressed with work, you know, to some degree.
Go straight on.
We know the country's not in the best stakes because of what's happened with COVID and the poor preparations the country's made for Brexit. Not the government's fault, but generally just the state of mind of the way the country is. Brake. There we go. So we've been putting our effort in to try and help our small bit, and it's been tough. We know that, and I know a lot of you feel that as well. So what we're going to do over the next,
Turn left.
you know, which one are we doing this one? We are doing this one. We're going up here. We're just going to have 10 days off where we just chill out and not really care about anything. We're going away for a couple of days. No matter what the media says, we're going to have a couple of days off. And we're just going to chill out. And then think about what's going to happen in 2022 when it comes. I've got no better story for life, no better guidelines than just chilling out and just settling back. You know, kicking the heels, the shoes off, relaxing, chilling, and not really bothering what else is going on. I mean, I can't control it, why fight it? Just less than 30 miles to go now. Gonna change it to top gear. We should be running along what is the Mexican border anytime soon. And if this really fires you up, I can't see a wall yet, but I'm sure there is one. Well, there's a power station to the right. Cruise control on. Set me foot off the throttle then. The reason the whiskey doesn't look like it's going down is because it's got 4 of the big lumps of ice in it, and it just keeps filling it up. I'm enjoying that. That's a bit. It's quite a woody Bullet bourbon. Quite woody. I'm not quite so sure it needs the ice. I've already had 2 shots of that tonight, and neither of them had ice in. That's giving it quite a chill, and it's bringing out another flavour. But if I haven't mentioned it already, it was my birthday 2 days ago, and my boss actually bought me a bottle of whiskey. Big thanks to you, Martin. It's appreciated. I am an indulger in the Scottish whiskies. I do like a Scottish whiskey. For those of you that know Scottish whiskies, the West Coast is the smokes, the East Coast is the fire. Between the middle is somewhere between the two. So if you think it's all flames on the right hand side, quite hot in the throat on the East Coast, then as you come across the country over to the Irish side of the country, I'm not saying Scotland's Irish, I'm saying geographically the island side, when you get over to the Mull of Kintyre, they're really quite smoky in taste. And I'm a bit of a lover of the Springbank whiskey, which is from Machrihanish in the Mull of Kintyre. If you know the Mull of Kintyre, that's where Paul McCartney's wife has been buried, and we've been and we've seen, and that's where I got my first bottle of Springbank, and it is a lovely whiskey. It's an acquired taste to drink the smoke, because it tastes of smoke. Believe it or not, it does. And once you've enjoyed it, you will always enjoy it. And here we are at our destination. As I'm waffling about my whiskey drinking and my love of the smoke. Martin, thank you, sir, for the bottle. You've bought me something I've never tried before, and it's appreciated. And I will give it a try and give it an enjoy. As it is, we're always going to pick the hardest one. Now we're supposed to turn right, but I'm going to cheat. I'm going to go left. Oh, and I've hit the fence. Can you believe that? Look at that there. I've actually hit that fence. Just going to take this back right. I'm going to drive that through that gap there, straight line it. There we go. Back round the corner. And whilst I'm just shouting out thanks to people at work, Sarah and Josie, thank you so much for the bottle of tequila. My favourite drink in the world. Tequila is just the most awesome alcohol. I am a fan of the tequila and have been from a number of years, purely because of my enjoyment of going to Mexico and cruising. I've drank many tequilas just as I attempt to park this trailer in this relevant hole, not really getting it. Need to keep that spun over a bit. Oh, wrong way. Can I go that way and spin it round the corner, he says. Oh, what's going on here? I've not really done well with these trailer parking things the last couple of days. So I've been to Cancun, I've been to the Jose Cuervo tequila tasting tequila factory. What have we hit? This, oh, it's a curb. Okay. I need to just pull that round like that and then chase it. And then once I'm straight, yeah, we're in. Is that really right? Is that acceptable? I don't think it is, to be honest. I need to go that way a bit, push it across and then chase it round, and that is now bumped against the dog. That's exactly it. So Josie and Sarah, thank you very much for the tequila, and I will throw in Alex. Generally know you've bought me a bottle of tequila because you've told me you have, but I missed you. Thank you very much, and we'll see you. In terms of the watches, that's me delivered another one. That's the end of load 5, probably with 20 minutes parking at the end. But thank you for sticking through it and listening to my waffle. We'll see you in video 6. Take care, folks. Bye now.